Welcome. Today we're going to learn about melting the ice caps and climate change. How does it affect us and other animals? How can we stop it and how do we cause it? Those are some things you're going to learn about. We're going to see how it affects marine life and what's going to happen if all the ice caps melted. So, let's go. Did you know Antarctica has less problems than any other place? The temperature is negative 37 degrees Celsius. In the North Pole, there is not as much ice in the South. The South Pole has thicker ice than the North. Antarctica is the biggest ice-covered landmass. Melting ice caps will disrupt the natural ocean current. It could cause major climate change, for example, a mini ice age. This is a polar bear trying to find food for her young. It is very hard because the ice caps are melting, which kill the fish. It destroys the food web. The food web tells us which animal eats what, and what animal eats another animal. This is a picture of a food web of the Arctic. Plankton are microscopic organisms. Plankton are made up of tiny plants. Krill eat plankton. Krill are small, shrimp-like animals. Squid and fish eat krill. Penguins eat fish and squid. Seals eat penguins, whales eat seals. Many things have happened since the ice caps started melting. Sea level rise by melting the ice caps, which is fresh water, which increases salt in the salt water. And it also floods the land because there's too much water. Weather patterns have changed. Temperatures are getting warmer because of global warming. Look at this diagram. How much ice there was in 1980 and how much ice there was in 2012. The ice have decreased rapidly. Many people and animals are affected by this. Birds use the ice to make nests, but now they can't because it's too slippery. Polar bears use the ice to rest on. The ice gave many habitats for animals and gave food to some animals. Some animals can't even eat because there's not enough food. It affects animals more than us. That's why no one talks about it. But in the future, it's going to cause more problems than ever. One example is the ice caps are melting, which increases sea level, which floods the land. It's more than Antarctica that is melting. There is also Greenland that is rapidly melting. This is an image from Greenland from 1992 till 2002. As you can see, things have changed a lot since then. Another important effect of melting ice caps is changing albedo. Albedo is the radiation of light reflected by any part of Earth's surface or atmosphere. Snow has one of the highest albedo levels. Look at this graph. This is a graph about greenhouse gases in each household. 35% is household corporations, 32% is transportation, 12% is food, 6% is housing, 6% is personal items and service, 6% is medical care, and 3% is other. This is how much greenhouse gases is in each house. We should start doing things to decrease greenhouse gases. There are other problems with greenhouse gases. Now we're going to talk to an expert about this. Her name is Sally Ride, and she lives in Antarctica. She's been studying this for many years. Hi, Sally. Hi, Anjali. Let's start the questions. How does melting ice caps and climate change happen?
Well, it is caused by burning fossil fuels, global warming, carbon dioxide, methane, greenhouse gas, and so much more.
Who did this and how can we stop this?
Well, it's everyone who's polluted. We can do so many things to stop it. For example, just use less cars.
The top 4 sources of global warming are industries, electric power, agriculture, transportation. But what is fossil fuels?
Fossil fuel is a natural substance such as coal and gas. It is formed by natural processes. We burn them when we ride cars.
Last question. How does the ice caps melt?
From global warming. The Earth is warming up, which makes the ice melt, and the more global warming, the warmer it gets. All of the ice on Earth is melting rapidly, since it's getting hotter and the climate is changing.
So, the Earth is getting warmer up because of greenhouse gases and global warming. And because of climate change?
Exactly.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I learned a lot. Bye.
Bye.
created using Powtoon.